So we have the Esports MK1500 Mini today, which is a wireless Bluetooth keyboard coming in at just 1500 rupees, and this could have been my favorite note-taking keyboard to take to college, but there is one issue that ruins the experience for me, so let's talk about that. When it comes to its design and looks, the MK1500 Mini actually nails it very well because this is a really good looking keyboard with its white keys and minimalist design. Even the font on these keycaps is really clean and it looks really cool with its RGB lighting that you can change. It is a 3-zone RGB, so you have 3 areas of different colors, but it still looks great on its white body. At the backside, you have a switch to turn it on or off, and there is also a USB-C charging port that cannot be used for wired connectivity. Now, even though I would rarely use a keyboard like this in wired mode, it is still unusual to see this not supporting wired mode, but this is still not a deal breaker for me. This is a mini keyboard, so you have to press the FN key with other keys to access secondary functions. So even for activating arrow keys, you will have to press them with the FN key, but this is just how the mini keyboards work. For using with smartphones or tablet, this is really going to be fine. One of the advantages of having a keyboard like this over a mechanical keyboard is that this is going to be much lighter than a mechanical keyboard. At around 200 grams, you can very easily slide this in your backpack, so for taking notes in college, this is really good. Now this is advertised as a gaming keyboard, and while you can play games with it, this doesn't support wired mode, and this is also a membrane keyboard, so I doubt that you won't already have a keyboard around you that is not a better gaming keyboard. But coming to its typing experience, it may be one of the better Bluetooth keyboards in the 1500 rupees price range, but in general, the typing experience is not great. I don't have a problem with membrane keyboards. In fact, I do actually enjoy typing on good membrane keyboards, but the problem here is that there is so much of travel after the actuation point on the keys that it feels like you have the keys on a literal sponge. Even the 300 rupees membrane keyboards that I have tried have had more tactile keys that don't feel nearly as spongy. If you don't bottom out the keys with force, then the feel of typing on this will be better, and I actually didn't have issues with being able to type fast on this, so this could work for you, but this is still far away from what I consider to be an enjoyable typing experience. So as much as I love the design, weight and functionality of this keyboard, it is really unsatisfying to type on this. If I didn't have any other choice except typing on this keyboard, I would be able to manage it, and it is still better than typing on a touchscreen, but something like the Logitech K480 definitely feels much better to type on. I didn't test the battery life on this, but if you keep the lights turned off, this should last for a long time. The lights also auto turn off after a while, and the keyboard also goes to sleep if you don't use it for a while, and you can press any button to make it reconnect to your device. Now the pricing on something like the K480 and K380 has increased, so you will find it difficult to get the Logitech keyboards for 1500 rupees, and the other options in this price range are also from no-name brands. So even though I don't really like how this keyboard feels, this might still be one of the better options available. It also has RGB lighting that the other keyboards in its competition don't have. So my overall thoughts on the MK1500 Mini are a little complicated. The design and functionality of this keyboard is of course really nice, but I don't like the typing experience on it. But it is something that you can get used to, and for 1500 rupees, you may not be able to find a better keyboard if you want RGB lighting. So I can't give this a very strong recommendation, but I also searched the other options available on Amazon, and I think that this is still a keyboard that you can consider buying. So I'll have links to this in the video description. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Do share your experience with this keyboard in the comment section if you have tried it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.